Welcome to Helping Seniors Update. I'm Kerry Fink. This is the moment we get to share a couple of minutes and talk about some of the great things that are upcoming in our efforts as a 100% local charity to make life better for older Americans here in Brevard County. I have the privilege of having as a very special guest today none other than Darryl Greer with OATS from AARP. They are some of the folks that help us with this great program that we're involved in. We call it Senior Tech Talks, but we are fortunate enough to be licensed to use the Senior Planet curriculum. And welcome, Darryl. How are you today?
Carrie, I am happy to be here. I'm happy to take part in August's event, and I'm just right now preparing and chomping on the bit.
Yeah, it was so amazing last year because you came and did this for us. You travel in. I know you are in charge of like 14 different your program manager, and you're helping all these agencies all around the country as we try to do our best to make sure that our seniors are getting great access to technology and learning what they need to know. I love a term you taught me called digital navigator. It was beautiful. And so last year you came and spoke to us. We're going to be able to do this again at Zon Beachside, which is a beautiful, we meet in what they call their little lighthouse, which is a great meeting room. It's going to be a full 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. session. So 3 great sessions and a wonderful lunch by their culinary masters there at Zon Beachside. But we're in Indian Harbor Beach. So it's Beachside, Florida. Last year, Darryl, as you remember, it was kind of like a standing room only event. So we're going to remind people to get their RSVP requests in early because it will fill up. But one of the things I'm so excited, we have been so invested in trying to work on keeping our seniors safe from scams. We've really been busy with a program called Scam Jam, and as you and I were talking about this with AI, we want people to understand that bad guys can use it, but there is so much good coming with it. And you said one of the programs you're going to open up as we talk about is what AI is. That's going to be amazing.
I think it's phenomenal. It's a great opportunity. Last year, we kind of broke the ice on that discussion, right? And I learned, and what I took away is that within my region, every state has a different approach on how they embrace or encourage AI use. And I will say that in the Florida area, there is more of a positive use of AI, which you see on the media or on the news and everything else. So this year, I'm looking to go a little bit deeper now, actually having discussions about what is AI? How is it different than today's computing? Is AI and where is AI actually being implemented across the board? We had a lot of great conversation. It was very interactive before within the last event, and I hope to kind of create a 2.0 to where we left off.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. I'm so excited. Bree Prentice is the person who has been leading our classes. We meet together on the second Friday of each month. So we have this great thing. We call it Senior Planet Tech Talk, and she's using a lot of the great curriculum. So we've been presenting workshops, and we, thanks to the help of the AARP Community Challenge Grant, we're actually going to be able to amp that up because we were very fortunate to be one of the recipients of that this year. And that's going to enable us to build out our technology center so that we really have this goal of helping seniors get even more comfortable with the technology because, whether you like it or not, it's just coming our way. And it makes sense to just find a good way to learn about this. And Darryl, I'm sure as you travel the company, you help organizations like ours, you're seeing this on a macro level of how what a blessing this can be as seniors learn how to use this technology to their advantage.
Absolutely. What I realize, and it's not just with older adults, but it's anybody who's using a new technology, right? They just need, and everyone just needs that warm hand to get started with, that thought partner to help them work through. And what both of our agencies are able to do is to create that comfortable environment to have people ask their questions while at the same time having a professional into the field like Bree, who's going to be there just to help them kind of navigate all of their first steps in their journey within technology, or all the way to your more advanced users now, those individuals that are using AI, but they want to know in what other context that they can use.
Yeah, before we were recording, we were kind of spitballing back and forth. I think it's going to be the greatest time ever to be an older American in the United States because of what the technology is going to afford us to do. So I think as long as we're not afraid of it, we know what to be careful of, right? But also how what kind of an impact this is going to have on our ability to enjoy our lives for the for a much longer time than we've seen in the past.
That was a great conversation we had because it's interesting on how technology evolves. I remember way back when TVs first came out, how awesome and everything else that a TV, a teacher in everyone's home that could show. Though there's some great programming that's out there, some programming, it is didn't quite live up to the high expectation. Same thing with like the internet as well, right? A lot of powerful, awesome resources, but yet it still didn't hold up to that expectation to what many people hold. AI as well. It's an objective tool. It could be fabulous in helping individuals connect and learn new concepts. It's a disruptor when it comes to aging. However, in the wrong hands, it too can be counter or not live up to the expectation that we have. Here, what we're looking to do is to look at these tools, very powerful digital tools, in an objective lens and to help people kind of define what's best for themselves.
Yeah, this is going to be such a good session. Again, we are talking about Friday, August the 7th. It's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Lunch is included. But as I mentioned last year when we did this, it was standing room only. So that's why it's so important that you RSVP today. I'm going to tell you how you can do that. You can go to helping seniors of Brevard.org. That's our website, helping seniors of Brevard.org. You're going to find a link there that you're going to be able to click through and make sure that you've RSVP'd so that we have a seat for you in the room. And then the other way you can do it, if you're more comfortable to call us, our senior info helpline, Nancy or one of our great volunteers will be happy to make sure you're on the list, which is filling up quickly. So call today, 321-473-7770. I'll say that number again so you make sure you got a moment to capture it. It's 321-473-7770. The main thing is everything is free, but you got to make sure you RSVP. And Darryl, we are so looking forward to welcoming you back to Florida for this. I'm going to give you the last word.
Please come out for some great conversation. I guarantee everybody's going to learn. What I love about AI is that every generation right now is learning how to work with AI simultaneously. Young folks, middle age professionals, and also all the way up to older adults. So it's fun, it's easy. You'll walk away with something. Thank you,
Oh,
Kerry.
so looking forward to it. Thank you for making time to join us today. We're so excited about the road ahead. We will see you Friday, August 7th at Zon Beachside at the Lighthouse from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So RSVP today. See you soon.